say, that's not a knife.
Hey guys, Nebraska Farm Boy here, and no, I've never watched Crocodile Dundee, so I'm sorry if I just offended people. But I do have this really awesome hat that I found on a garage sale. Just had to, do that little part there. Also found this knife at a garage sale. The hat was 50 cents, this knife was 25 cents. So I figured that I'd pick the knife up and then I'd modify it so that it would go well with the hat. As it is, these things, you can find them for about 25 cents all over the place. You can find them in thrift stores and garage sales and whatnot. These things, I still use them for hog butchering, sticking hogs, chickens, whenever you need to make a big cut on meat. I use these things a lot, but I already have enough of them, and this one didn't really strike my fancy as one of those. I would much rather make it into more of a practical, only not, because I already have enough practical blades, make it more of a, sort of a dirk. And it's not going to be an actual dirk, it's my version of a dirk. I'm going to take this point down here, I'm going to bring that down, I'm going to leave the handle raised up here. I could take this off here at the edge and then make the handle centered, but I didn't want to do that. It's going to be a single edge dirk with a little bit of a secondary edge on top. I'm sorry if there's a different knife name for that kind of a knife, but it's kind of like a Bowie knife. You can call whatever you want a Bowie knife so long as it's big. I just made a whole lot of people mad. All that aside, the other thing that needs to change is this handle. I'm not going to be walking around with this kitchen knife handle sticking out of me. Nope, it's going to have to change. Alright, so seriously, 2 seconds into the build and I have already broken it off like half the knife. That's really, really sad. Forget the big knife idea. I guess we're going with a little knife. Alright, so not exactly what I was hoping on making today. A little bit of a disappointment there after it broke. To keep it from breaking, when you're using this thin steel, it's already hardened and all that, you have to put it in the vise, the part that you're grinding on. You have to have that in the vise. If it's hanging out, it's going to start flapping, and I should have known, but I didn't, and it broke. And then the other thing while you're grinding on these knives is to make sure that they stay plenty cool, because otherwise you'll wreck your heat treatment. So maybe not a knife, but it is a knife. So we'll try again some other time. It did turn out alright. I'm pretty happy with it. It'll make a good butchering knife. It's not my greatest work of art that I've ever done. But it's very simple, and it's a really great way to get started into knife making, even if it is a little bit difficult. Moral of the story is, keep your work clamped down. And then for a finish, I had an old beeswax lotion bar, which I didn't need, so I rubbed that on there. So it's basically a beeswax finish. I always like those. It's very simple, very easy to do. You just rub it on. It waterproofs it pretty well. It makes it look really good. Alright guys? It looks good. So sometimes plans change, but this has been the butcher knife build. Alright? We took a butcher knife and we made a butcher knife. Alright? Pretty cool. Anyways, without any further ado, this is Nebraska Farm Boy, and you go find a 25-cent knife and make it into an even better knife.